They've been outstanding.
Sorry guys, my video
range
came
in this
off
quarter.
because I have
Timberwolves
only have
trail
15
by
minutes to
9.
report.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that
So, I'll play on 6-minute quarters, so I have to put on 5-minute quarters now.
He didn't have a single attempt
and a
in that first
timeout,
quarter,
so you have to limit
I thought he was
timeouts.
tentative.
Here we go.
Much more aggressive here in the second.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Oladipo. And it's Russell in for Bryant. Ellis dishes to Russell. Back to Ellis. Pass to Randall. To the left side wing.
Clarkson.
No good on the
Missed it.
buzzer beater. And that does it for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible
This probably gonna take 3
work.
parts.
He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take it back to the...
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Yeah, and he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
The second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all
Kobe.
on the floor to start the third. On the court for Minnesota, Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Towns is out there with Garnett, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot.
In last season, the Wolves had the hardest strength of schedule in the entire league. Might have worked out for them in the end, as come lottery time, those extra losses do tend to help.
Ellis, the pass to Oladipo. Randall kicks to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Ellis penetrating. It's stolen by Garnett. And now the Timberwolves on the break. That's good. Levine's got 8 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Ellis on top, covered by Rubio. Back to Bryant. Fade away. Bryant can't get that one to fall. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Hey, for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was his coming out party to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
Allen dishes to Oladipo. Young outside. Oladipo outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's the dish to Nance. Nick Young on the wing. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Our bench need a lot of work.
And for Levine and his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, Levine can be one of the great all-time
Had to lay it up.
dunkers.
17 for Victor Oladipo.
He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs the new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst 37% from the field.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Larry Nance Jr.
Here's Levine.
He's
covered by Clarkson.
Oh, this is deep, yo. Let's go.
To the middle.
Nick Young.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Timberwolves trail by 6.
I was thinking about trading Nick Young,
Great
but
getting back Young. It's tough to completely
he's a
judge
good
him
player
on
to
last
keep.
year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries. Ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Clark only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got
Man,
right
Jordan Clarkson
last
is
season.
better.
Minnesota shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Wiggins from outside. That's
Oh.
good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Wiggins is nice. I don't even need him.
Rubio's got his
I'm gonna need
8th
this
assist here
kid.
tonight.
He probably
They're
be out with
just
smoke
passes
already.
around.
We
Kicks it to
probably get him
Nance.
next season. Once probably when Kobe retired. When Kobe
We've gone
retired,
about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
probably gonna get
Young
Wiggins.
dishes to Clarkson.
And this is basically the road to get Kobe
He
to
feeds
six
it to
rings.
Allen.
If Kobe retired this season, just
Towns with
for
the
Lakers,
steal.
it's my jam. He don't retire this season, next season, this season. It does be good because it's
And Rubio kicks to
try to get
Levine.
Kobe his sixth ring. He tried to get
Kicks
like
it out
Jordan.
to Wiggins. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
A big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seems, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them
Right.
for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do
Shot.
this offseason.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Shang comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Levine. And even 3-on-3 break. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. 6th in free throw percentage. 7th in points off turnover. And they made their way into the top 10 in second chance points. I mean, this is a team that really emphasized chasing down missed shots, and they did a pretty good job of it.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunity. And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the #2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player again,
Young.
I believe, in free agency.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Dang. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Oh,
Well, he tied
perfect
the
timing
game.
there to knock down the teardrop.
Nance passes to Russell. Back to Nance. No luck. And
oh my
Minnesota
God,
now the other
2K
way.
just love to cheat.
And you know, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency if they have money. It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention, California is an attractive destination.
Russell dishes to Nance.
One, let's go, Larry
Gets
Nance.
the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Bryant comes in for Nick Young, and it's Ellis in for Jordan Clarkson.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to
Get
take.
it.
And it's
Come
out of
on, y'all
bounds.
need to get the ball.
They say last touch by Bryant. Rubio outside.
Ricky Rubio can't shoot.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
So now Ricky Rubio can
Rubio's
shoot.
got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up in time. The shot will not go.
Fourth quarter, 3-point game. You lose them by
Welcome back as
3.
we get rolling once more. The
Bring in the
fourth quarter right
starters.
ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Timberwolves leading by 3. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Victor Oladipo is out there with Ellis. And it's Allen in at the 5.
Get it.
That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Oladipo. They get it back.
Yo, go rebound, Kobe.
Passes to Allen.
And 1.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And last season, really a tale of 2 halves for the Wolves. When Ricky
So
Rubio
free throw
returned
him,
from
make
injury,
these-
they just
come on.
looked so much more in
4
sync
points and 5
as a
rebounds.
team.
He doing good.
The
Monteo's
Wolves
doing good. He
improved
got 8
just very
points.
slightly last year in
Look
terms
at
of
block.
wins, but quality of play on the floor, though, was visible.
Yeah, and you know, the team's point
Kobe.
differential was a lot better with Rubio in the lineup. They did have some
How
big
Kevin
wins
Garnett
over
could dunk
quality
crazy,
teams,
but
and
Kobe can't.
Rubio's impact was certainly noticeable.
And there's the pass to Levine. Uncovered. Second chance shot, and Towns finishes inside. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
The feed to Allen. Towns with the steal. Here's Garnett. Rebound the Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played.
Ooh, Monty Ellis with the slam.
Move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Come on.
Payne can't hit.
Rebound.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Dishes to Towns. Up the floor. Levine.
Oh, good.
can't
Good
hit.
stop.
I mean,
Come on,
that
1
can
point
happen
game.
to anyone,
Go, Victor.
but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing.
Oh,
He just
oh.
lost his concentration for a split second.
Victor Oladipo, 19 points in his first game as a Laker.
Guys, without him, they may
Let's
not be
go.
in the lead.
Timberwolves trail by 3.
Oh, wow, he locking down Zach LaVine. Can y'all please stop calling timeout? Y'all ain't gonna get this lead back. Y'all ain't gonna win this game.
Minnesota calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery.
Wait, you shoot
And
that.
let's get this update now
Wait, you
from
shoot that.
Doris
Good.
Perkins
Shoot that.
across
Wow.
the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. The message, stick with it. He said the game
1
is
point
right
game,
there, fellas,
3
right
minutes
there
left in
for
the
the
quarter.
taking. But we've got to play with
You're gonna need
purpose
Kobe
and
clutch
precision.
mode right now.
Kevin, can they get it done?
Feeds it to Kobe. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Kicks it out to Ellis. That's good from 17 feet away.
3-point
Ellis has
game.
got 4 this quarter.
How
My
about the
phone
passing?
falling and
They
stuff.
are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Levine, and he jams it with
Good dunk,
authority.
good dunk, Levine.
Hang
Yo,
time
I'm
on
about to,
that
yo, I'm
rim.
about to
Little whipped cream
put this thing so the coach won't call
on that
timeout for
angel
me.
food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And Oladipo kicks to Randall. Here's the 3.
Shot.
That's good.
Ah!
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the
Randall can
space
shoot threes.
to get it off.
And I don't have. I'll show you right now. I don't have the sliders on. No sliders. Randall can shoot threes. Randall can shoot.
So why not?
And it's Rubio penetrating. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Oladipo outside. Fires the 3.
Victor. Come on,
Rebound
Victor.
Minnesota.
2-point game.
Rubio's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And still looking for his first triple
course,
of the
foul.
second half. He had 3.
Not even
at
fouling.
halftime.
Game fouling.
About Wiggins.
With that auto stuff.
25 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Russell, he's checked
Thank
in
you. Good
for-
miss. Good miss.
He makes
Go,
1 or
Victor.
2
Go,
that time.
Victor. Go, Victor. Kobe right there.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Outside, Russell. Lets it go with the 3. Can't hit. Good D
Come
by
on, y'all need
Rubio.
to make these shots.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. He dishes it to Levine to take
No
the lead.
threes. Good shot. Go,
by
Kobe.
Kobe.
Good miss. I said good.
Kobe's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Deflects the
Oh,
pass.
ooh, Kobe!
Lakers working the ball around now.
Randall, come on,
Russell,
Wilson. Come on, Russell.
Again,
Yo, Russell
missing.
sucks.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Rubio
Oh,
with
no,
it.
good steal.
He's
Let's
picked up by
go.
Russell.
Kobe.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Roy Allen.
Bryant's right.
Mm.
Slam dunk by Allen.
What a nice feed by Kobe that
Go.
time.
Clutch. LeVoy Allen. Who else is playing? Who got that